So with solo leveling Arise, I guess you could say we've got another problem on our hand. Now obviously, I've said this before and I'll say it again, the biggest problem that the game has is the whole gold situation and the fact that, a lot of currencies are, to be honest, I don't know if I've noticed this, but like, I feel like they've upped the consumption on gold drastically, where there are things that didn't need gold to level up now needing gold. Am I the only one who's seeing this? Or am I just going crazy and that I'm so paid to win that I haven't been paying attention? Can someone clarify for that for me? Because yeah, anyway, regardless, the other problem which I've been seeing people complaining about to like a lot, is the weapon side of things. Obviously this Moon Shadow Dagger is coming out the woodworks of just being an insane weapon to have, especially for the dark type and just in general. How crazy it is with its dupe, and yeah, I mean, I get it, people are hunting for it and I completely understand, but the way they went about introducing it, it's kind of horrible. It's actually really bad, disgustingly bad. Could they have done a better job of it? Yeah, and I'll go through that. But this is why when I made my video talking about the weapon, I suggested, yes, it's a good weapon, but if you don't have the means to, don't chase it, let it happen naturally. Because the fact that it's on the selection banner and you've got 3 other items that are going to be hindering your chances to get the weapon. I maxed out the goddamn katana sword, which is, I mean, I'll take it, I'm not complaining, but like, I mean, would I trade that to max out the daggers? You're damn right I would, but anyway, that's, but that's the problem that we have right now with solo leveling Arise with the weapons. Now, obviously, Maz has confirmed that weapon banners are a thing, and it's very questionable on why they didn't choose to introduce it now. And even though, yes, okay, weapon banners are going to be happening, is it only entailed for new hunter weapons? So, for example, with Beast, if they don't choose to go down the event route, are they going to be making it so that he's a character that you can summon for along with his weapon? And then is Jinwoo's forever going to be in the rate up, which I hope not, because alternatively the easy fix is just drop a Moonshadow Dagger banner. They could have done that, because I mean there's plethora of weapons, not just in the SSR regions, but obviously also in the SR regions that people want, that people would love to get and have, that are still useful. So realistically, and on top of that, it would have also been nice. I mean, look, there's a whole plethora of weapons, and they can at that point. Well, I guess they'll do it on the global release, but at that point, when it comes to globally be releasing, they can then apply the exclusive weapon for the SR hunters. But there's already a plethora of weapons that, technically speaking, they could have actually dropped the weapon banner for us. Truth be told, it is kind of scummy on the fact that how they've done the Moon Shadow weapon and how that good it is. It's, but look, at the end of the day, it's Netmarble, they're here to make the money, and that's why they did what they did. It's scummy, I'm not a fan of it, I understand why they did it, but if they continue going forward, and if this is how we're going to have to go about getting Jinwoo's weapon, I'm telling you, this is not going to be the way forward in terms of how the player base is going to respond to this. Because again, from what I've been seeing, from what people have been commenting, people have been going through rotations, summoning a ton. I mean, what? It took me 100 or just over 150 summons, I think, just to get one copy, and it's all RNG. There's 3 other weapons or 3 other items in there that have the same rate up as the weapon that I'm trying to go for, and so with people trying to hunt this weapon down and doing a ton of rotations, there is absolutely zero guarantee. It is horribly done. They need to, well, I mean, okay, here's the thing what they should do. This is my solution. Drop the weapon on a separate weapon banner, right? And on that banner, you got all the weapons. Of course, the main weapon itself will be at the standard rate that they typically do. You hit 64, it goes up in rate. That way, when you hit the guaranteed, obviously you got the 50-50. Then if you redo it, then you get the guaranteed. Unless you get it first time round, congratulations, you know, spot on. When the banner disappears, then you add it onto the selection banner. So that way, it gives people chance to go about getting it from the alternative way when the original rated banner disappears, requiring the silver tickets, right? It works out perfectly fine, because at that point, yes, it's on that banner and you're giving people, or you're giving your whole player base that fair shot to then go for it, but then you've got the 3 other items to kind of hinder their chance of getting it. But at the end of the day, it's still there to be obtainable, and if you naturally let it happen, you never know, it might just pop up on a cheeky little single, like how I got the katana maxed out, right? I think that is my personal look on the best way of doing it. In terms of doing the weapon banner, and then when the banner disappears, heading it over to the selection, rather than just, you know, throwing it straight away into the selection. So it's a problem now. It's something that they can quite easily fix, and this is something that they will most definitely look into, because it's the gacha side of things. You know, if you mess about with this system within a gacha game, essentially you will kill the game. And we've seen this before. We've seen this before with many games. If you introduce a game that has horrible gacha, or if you change it in some way where it's not in our favor, the game will die. For an example, what's a game? Fullmetal Alchemist. You know, they made it so that a certain coin, summoning coin, can no longer be used for like collaboration bans and whatnot. That game had a year and then it's gone. But the uprising of player base just complaining about that, you know, in terms of just being like, what the hell's this? This is absolute BS. Long story short, and what was it? I think Slime didn't. No, Slime just had a terrible start. No one I'm on about. But you guys get the picture. You guys get the picture. With these games, you have to be very, very delicate in terms of the summoning side of things. Just having some sort of balance and fairness to it to make it acceptable. And I don't know about you. Yes, I got lucky. I got the initial copy, but I don't find the way they've done the Jinwoo weapon acceptable in terms of making it really, really difficult to get. Not a fan of it. So again, this is something that has an easy solution to it. Will they fix it? Probably. To be fair, I guarantee you there's going to be a more quicker and easier fix and easier solution to the weapon banner, or to, you know, introducing new weapons more quicker than we'll get there. I reckon, yeah, the fix for the weapon will come before the gold fix. I'm calling it. I guarantee you that is what's going to happen. They care more for the money, boys. They care more for the money, let me tell you. So, alright, how many are we on? Okay, so we'll do... So I have 50 tickets, so I'll do 5. So I kind of also want to do a little trick. Because if this works, then I guess in the long run, and I guess to anyone who's still hunting this weapon, this could help you out, fingers crossed. So, right, I'm trying to get to the 64 mark. So what are we on right now? Right, okay, so we've got enough. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a 10 draw. I'm hoping I don't pull an SSI. If I pull an SSI, this is actually going to ruin everything. I'm hoping that, because I need to go to... Well, Jesus Christ. I'm going to hope and pray this is the goddamn moon dagger sword. Oh god, not sword, dagger. Oh my, I'm panicking. God damn it. Well, that ruins everything. Fake out? No. So, I mean, I did it on the initial dagger video. Where of course I got to 64 and I did singles, because every time we do a single the rate goes up and up and up, and so if you can get the rate up at like plus 5% and then you do a multi, yeah, I mean, you could do the impossible and just get a ton of SSRs, you know, because I mean the rate is up there quite high, so you never know. That's what I was trying to do, and it seems that the game was like, yeah, you're pretty much a multi off from doing your experiment, but we're gonna ruin things. So what is it gonna be? Is it going to be a weapon or is it going to be a character? It's a weapon. What we got? What is going on? Why are you giving me this weapon? This is a prime example. This is a prime example of like the shenanigans this is. I guarantee you when global happens, there's going to be a Moonshadow Dagger banner, and then I'm just going to be kicking myself and many others are going to be, we're all going to be kicking ourselves like, god damn it, really? Now, unless they keep it as is. Unless they keep it as is. Ooh, I'll take that. Nice. But that is this. I should really be saving these tickets, but whatever. I'm just gonna try my luck. Am I gonna get any other SSR? And then is it gonna be another? What are the? This is a prime example on why it's so freaking annoying. God knows how much you have to invest into just to get a. I mean, well, I got lucky, but look, I get it. I understand the frustration. It is an easy fix. This is something that they can quite easily look into. It's very unfortunate on how they chose to introduce this weapon itself in the way they have, when they could have 100% done it in an alternative, much better way. So very, very unfortunate. And honestly, my one suggestion is do not chase it. Let it happen naturally. If for whatever reason they choose to go forward doing this, no. No. Because if anything, this might be, I don't know, would you class this as this? Well, it's a new piece of content, so I don't know, some people might class this as a bigger bigger problem than gold, maybe, possibly. But yeah, that's my one solution. Let the selection banner be the banner to add the weapon after it's gone, so that way, you know, we don't, I mean, I get it, they want to try and feed off from reruns, but I mean, for weapons, they can just leave it as is in here, because it's already a struggle. Yeah, it's something that they need to look into and never do again, in my opinion. Whatever they've got planned for that weapon banner, when it comes to them introducing it when global releases, yeah, use that banner to introduce the weapon itself and make it a guaranteed, because this, absolutely vile, disgusting, not good.